Jarvis, I would imagine that you think that that offensive performance that you guys had in the first game was just basically unacceptable, right? Just,
Yeah, yeah, it was, but it is what it is. We did the things obviously that we could do, um, weather permitted, and obviously was a lot of things that we can go back and clean up and get better from, and learn from. So we'll see.
Do you believe that you guys can have a big turnaround this coming weekend?
Yeah, I mean, I hope so. I think the goal is obviously to correct with all the things that we got wrong last week. But coming into this week, it's a new week, and learning from those things and going out there and execute and playing at a high level.
Well, the weather aside, what do you think was a common theme in not being able to convert more of those takeaways into points?
I don't understand.
I'm asking you, was there any common theme in not being able to be better offensively?
Well, I mean, first of all, penalties. On the first drive, I think we got into I want to say 2nd and 1, 2nd and 2. Maybe it was third and 2. And then, we took 2 penalties and got us back to 3rd and 13. As I spoke about in the preseason, those things are hard to convert in this league, especially against a good defense like those guys. And, we pretty much put ourselves in those situations all night. And, those things can get you beat.
What would a win over the Saints do for the Browns? I mean, a team that good with that long of a recent playoff history.
I mean, it's huge. Obviously, we just want to win one game, and take it like that. But, for the most part, all of them is huge for us. Every last one of them, no matter who we're playing or no matter what the team has previous record was or their past history. Every game is big for the Cleveland Brown organization.
Sorry. That was an uncharacteristic performance from Tyrod, just statistically, the number of incompletions. What kind of a bounce back are you looking for him to have this week?
I mean, I'm just looking forward to him just continuing to make plays the way that he did that game. And whether it's with his feet or in the air, getting us into the right plays, as he does so well. And that's really what I'm excited about.
When you go into a game facing the Saints and Drew Brees, do you as an offensive player think we got to score a lot of points today, no matter what the defense does?
We don't want to we don't want to get into that kind of matchup, but if it comes down to that, then obviously that's the objective: score more points than they do. But we know that he's an extremely great quarterback. They have a great offense, and we want to slow him down, take him off the field as much as possible, and that's up to the offense to be able to execute and not have penalties and set ourselves back and give the defense good possessions, pretty much.
48 points last week. When you look at New Orleans on tape defensively, they better than what they showed in week 1?
Yeah, I believe so. But Tampa played really well on offense. They converted a lot of third downs. Their guys are winning one-on-one matchups. And when you have a team that's converting on third downs, as a defense, I know that can be demoralizing. And that's tough, and especially when they're scoring points and making big plays, and that tends to get under the defense skin, and it kind of just spilled over, and they couldn't catch up really.
we watched you catch every single thing that came your way in training camp every day. For you and Tyrod to go out there and only connect on 7 of, I think, 15 of your targets just really wasn't what anybody was expecting. So what kind of happened between you two guys, and how can you get it right for this week?
I mean, just continue to work at it, work at our craft, work at our timing, understanding each other, route concepts and things like that. It happens in the game, but at the same time, we come back, we look at it, see what we did wrong and how we could hook up and, go from there.
Were you guys getting open enough? It almost seemed like he was looking out there and wasn't seeing anything and then taking off running.
Mm-hmm.
Were they just covering really well, or what was going on?
No, there were guys open. There were also situations where, the pocket was collapsing and, he had to get out of there. I got sacked 7 times. So, that's also in the back of his head as well. So, he's a lot going through his mind. But for us, as an offense, we want to just continue to move the ball. Whether he's doing it with his arm or he's doing it with his legs, it votes well for us.
What stands out about Lattimore's game? What kind of matchup do you think that could be for you?
Really just his transition, his transition and his ball skills. He has a knack for the ball. His transitions, no matter if he's playing on or playing off coverage, he has really great transition. So, that's one thing I noticed.
Did Coach Haley's demeanor change when you guys struggled on offense? Could you see any difference in him this week?
No, I didn't see any difference. Coach Haley's biggest thing was kind of, honestly, we had opportunities to win the game. Just from us mental errors to penalties to, all of these things that you can, make an excuse for, we didn't get it done, and he's a competitive guy, and obviously he's as fired up as anybody is coming into this week.
Hey Jarvis, we're seeing Myles Garrett blossom into something special. What is that like for you to see that as a teammate, and what would it mean for the Browns to have a player like that who can game change on any play?
Every time I see him, I tell him Defensive Player of the Year, and I always want him to have that mindset because he's definitely that type of caliber player. He's a game changer, literally, and he should be recognized as such. As some of these guys in the league is recognized, he's one of those guys as well, and he's showing it. Obviously he's shown it in the past, but this first game, I think 2 forced fumbles and stuff like that, putting pressure on the quarterback. It helps the defensive DBs. It's something the quarterback needs to think about all the time too, even watching film. So it's something that we're going to need out of him for the whole season.
That was the first time we saw you and Josh on the field together. When he started to play more and more snaps in the second half and in overtime, did you see Pittsburgh's coverage shift at all? Did you, he thought they kind of used him as a decoy a little bit. Did you find yourself more open when Josh was in there as the game went on?
We all were kind of open. We all were open. The biggest thing again was just finding matchups and getting enough time in the pocket to make the reads and make the throw. Obviously, having both of us out there is a tremendous advantage for us and our offense. And we just got to find ways to put it all together as a whole.
You did have 100 yards in your first game with the Browns, but did it feel like a 100-yard game to you? Like it took a lot of effort to get there?
Not that it took a lot of effort. The game was really long. But like we said earlier, we left a lot of opportunities out there. So it could have been a bigger game. It could have been a bigger game, and that was I want to say a second down there in overtime, and I ran a drag. And I think I dropped the ball. Just plays like that are just things that I play in my mind all the time. Just, maybe I would have got tackled right there because the guy was on me, but, I catch that ball. You never know what happens. And, those are the type of thoughts that go through my mind. So.
Coach was saying that he will be finding creative ways to prepare Baker Mayfield, even though he doesn't necessarily get to always practice with him once. He's going to create time for him. I don't know if it's during practice, after practice, to get Baker ready to play when that time comes. How is that manifesting itself in practice? What are you guys doing to make that happen?
Obviously we get Ross on air, and he gets opportunity to throw to all the guys, and from there, it's pretty much running the cards, and there's a period here, a sprinkle here and there, that allows him to go in, but pretty much with the same guys that he's been throwing to. But I think Baker has a great approach. He's always had a great approach to what he's here to do, and when his time comes, I'm sure he's going to be ready.
Yesterday, Drew Brees talked to us on a conference call and said that he thinks Baker can be better than he is. When you hear that, does that get your attention?
Yeah, you're talking about, especially, me being from Louisiana, like that, like Drew's a GOAT, like he's a guy, and for him to say that, that's one of the highest praises you can get from one of the guys that is tremendously respected around the league and around the world. You know, so that's huge.
So is this a big weekend for you to go back to Louisiana?
It is. This is my first time, you know, going back home, so I'm excited.
You never played in the Superdome?
I've played in the Superdome in the state championship game and in the national championship, but I've never in the NFL. So this is my
What's a
first
ticket
one.
demand like for you?
What you say?
What's a ticket demand like for you? Is everybody
Like 25.
Okay.
So we'll see.
Like